Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to Aether week 91, day 5 of Light Season. And today we were matched up against a player who goes by the name of Tamaya. I kind of messed up my introduction earlier, so I'm redoing it here while I'm actually in the battle, and I've opted to use my Lin again because I felt that I could. But let's just go over this person's team real quick. So they've got a double dancer comp with a minus attack plus res legendary Zura, with base kit with aerobatics replaced with Wings of Mercy, and an even attack wave 2, as well as Miracle, which is a bit of an odd choice, but okay. Then we've got a neutral minion, Defense Refined Lightning Breath with Miracle, HP plus 5. Wings of Mercy 3, Infantry Pulse, and Distant Guard. Then we've got, presumably the star of the show, a plus 9, plus 5 Itsuki, with his wonky falchion. I don't remember exactly which falchion it was called, but it's the one with the session effect for, like, attack and defense. Basically the one that increases or decreases his attack and defense based on the number of allies or foes that have moved before he engages with somebody. So he's got that weapon, swap, Ruptured Sky, Distant Counter, Vantage, Attack Smoke, and Swift Stance. And I guess his pair, or his partner, plus 1 Legendary Prob, plus attack, with his base kit, Moon Bow, and Chill Attack 2. Then we've got a plus attack minus defense Ram with his base kit and rally attack, so he's like a bit of a rally bot for rally traps, I suppose. And then we've got our first encounter with Hell, at least in Aether raids. I've encountered this this monstrosity at plus 9, plus 10 merges in Arena Assault with the likes of Mystic Boost, and let me just tell you, that was not fun to deal with. She's got her base kit essentially running Distant Defense as her seal without an assist, and Noontime, presumably to try and help her capitalize on her Miracle effect, which refreshes by turn, I believe. Granted, it is limited to only physical or melee ranged weapons, I believe, so that's something to keep in mind. This Ninian's got Pulse, basically, which reduces Itsuki's Ruptured Sky to 1, Krom's Moonbow to 1, and Grandman's Luna to 2 cooldown, respectively. Azura's C-Skill is a little suspect because this isn't an efficient tactics team. You've got 4 infantry units here, and the only unit that Attack Tactic could potentially affect is on the other side of the map, so unless Wings of Mercy happens and Hell manages to live for the following enemy phase, I believe, she won't be able to take advantage of that attack tactic, which is a bit weird. And thanks to even attack wave, Itsuki will have 66 visible attack, I believe, which actually matches with Krom's base visible attack. And so that would actually cause them both to be affected by my Legendary Eliwood's Chill Attack, at least on odd-turned player phases, because I believe even-turned enemy phase buffs carry on into the following odd-turned player phase. So I do intend to make my move on turn 3, because I need to make my move on an odd turn for Hector's odd follow-up to work in my favor, basically. And if you haven't noticed, based on my previous videos for this week, my duo Hector actually does have the same amount of visible attack as my legendary Lin. And that's the main reason I've decided to go with Candle Wax Bow this week, in addition to her bonus stats, so that both of them could capitalize on Eliwood's bonus doubler. And I've made the switch from Close Counter to Brazen Attack Defense because even without Close Counter, I just feel like Lin could handle most of her engagements just fine. The biggest problem I was seeing from my past few matches was that I had trouble securing the pots before killing everybody on the map, and close counter was kind of preventing me from doing that. So I've decided to try out Brazen for now because it does have decent synergy with Candle Wax Bow. And so I plan on getting rid of this Dark Shrine, and then on turn 3 I'd have Hector in this position. I'd have cleared out these two structures for Lyn to be here and Peony to be on this tile, so that I could smite Hector up, and then Hector could use his duo skill to provide some splash damage, and from there Hector would be able to eliminate the Itsuki, and Lyn would be able to eliminate the Crom. Granted, they do both take some damage. It shouldn't be detrimental to my play, because I plan on having Lyn sort of engage with Hell towards the end game of this map, so that I can secure some pots. And Hell doesn't really deal any damage, I believe, because she targets Lyn's res. So Lyn's res is definitely the higher of the two stats, at least when Lyn is relatively healthy and not in Brazen range. But even if that was the case, towards endgame, Lyn should be in Brazen range anyway, so I shouldn't have to worry about Hell doing major damage to me or anything. So, yeah, that's my plan of attack. We'll sort of play it out and see how things go. So, first things first, I'll definitely want to get rid of the Dark Shrine over here. I'm a little concerned as to what Brandman will want to do, because by enemy phase turn 3, Hector will be on this tile. These two units will be gone. So these two dancers should end up getting distracted by my Hector and engage him. So even though they do have assists, and they're like active assists, that should actually prioritize them taking action over Brandman going first, or Hell going first. So we'll see what happens. Let's just go ahead and set up for turn 3 before anything else happens. Okay, so we'll go ahead and dance Lyn so she can move past the mountain. Well, defense tactic bust wouldn't really matter on Lyn because Crom does have his lull attack defense. So we'll go ahead and move air down for the time being and wait for turn 3. Okay, so we'll go ahead and... Whoops, I was about to click auto battle there. We'll go ahead and activate Hector's duo skill. So we'll go ahead and click through that. And turn on the animations. So go ahead and smite Hector up. And get rid of Itsuki first. So because of Vantage, Itsuki wasn't able to take advantage of his special cooldown reduction from Ninian's Infantry Pulse. Unfortunate for him. Then we'll go ahead and snipe the Crom, who does get off his Moonbow. Okay, so go ahead and dance Lyn. From here, I do want to maintain some buffs on Lyn for the following turn, just in case I need her to engage one of the units. So go ahead and break that for now. Move Elliewood over for the time being. Move him here. Okay, so the dancers should go first. Nice. And then comes Ninian. Unfortunately, my Hector doesn't have enough attack to take out the Ninian. Even had I put my Peony within cardinal range of my Hector. So if my Hector was anything but an attack Bane, then I could have put Peony below Hector to secure that kill, but it's not crazy important, so I believe if I take out the Ninian, I can have Lyn go after Brahmin thanks to orders from Peony. And then from that position, Hell should prioritize attacking Lyn because she can't counter, and Hector's got color advantage over her. So we'll go ahead and take out the Ninian then. I guess with Hector, because I don't want as much Fury recoil damage, knocking my Lyn's HP down. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move Lyn up and dance. 13 HP. Okay. And Hell does 0 damage, so that's something. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's my plan of attack. We'll go ahead and take out the Brahmin first. Okay, we'll go ahead and move Elliewood up. And I do have Wings of Mercy on my heir, so I could get rid of this healing tower now, so that I have access to both pots the following turn. So I think I'll go ahead and do just that. Okay, as expected, Hal goes after my Lyn. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab this Aether first. I can break this, take out this Aether with Elliewood, knock Hell outside of her Miracle, and then dance to finish this map. Alright. Something that I guess I forgot to mention that I did off screen was that yesterday, before reset, I kind of got a last second itch to pull on the Three Houses Summer banner because I wanted to see if I couldn't get my hands on Ingrid because my first Three Houses route was actually Blue Lions. So I have a bit of a soft spot for those guys. And I guess I just scrolled down to her, really. But I actually ended up pulling a Fiora again instead, so I did fodder my initial one off, but she decided to come back to me, so I'll be keeping this one. I don't think either of those Fioras had particularly strong IVs to make a case for, so it works out for me, I guess. Since Fiora's here, I kind of do have a potential flyer emblem with the Ilia flyers, I think. I have Shauna and Thea from Binding Blade, and I have Florina and now Fiora from Blazing Blade. Granted, I could have also built a Summer Fiora instead, so that might be something to keep an eye out for. If I wanted to build like a full-blown like flyer emblem team for Aether raids, I guess I'd also have to build like a Narshan to sort of balance out the colors, but that's something we'll have to I guess see in the future because I don't have enough resources right now. But yeah, that was it for today's match, and take care guys, I'll see you tomorrow.